Hi everybody. Oh my god, I wasn't done setting up. Thank you. Welcome. Thank you so much. Okay. Just give me a second. Welcome. I'm sorry if that jump scared anyone. Alright, transition in 3, 2, 1. Da. Hello. Hi. Salamat Peggy. Hello. Konbuki. Welcome everybody. I'm in kind of a cozy mood today. Luckily, we're going to ruin that with one of the least wholesome games that I've seen lately. So that's gonna be a good time. We are playing Slay the Princess. I was gonna say Long Live the Queen. I think that's a different one. Hello. Chom. It's your boy, your favorite feral bear, here to come and chomp your arms. Hi everybody. Thank you so much, Taring. Appreciate you. Oh, thank you so much for rating us. Is that what you call it here on YouTube? I'm still kind of new to the whole YouTube thing. Kya kawaii. Oh, Nanami, please. Hi everybody. Hello. Listen, let me just catch my breath real quick. I hurried over here. I wasn't quite finished. And then I saw, huh? In the corner of my eye, huh? Who? So super nice to meet you. If this is your first time here, because you came here with the big cat herself, or you just kind of found your way here. My name is Bjorn, Ibuki Bjorn. I'm a feral animal, and I bite. I like comfy stuff. I like weird stuff. I like spooky stuff, horror, anything. You know what? I like a lot of things. I'm pretty into stuff. And I enjoy games. Sometimes I sing. Oh, hi there, Pippa. Hello. And hi, Mane. Can't ruin anything after who's bad taste. Wait a minute. Wait. What were you doing, who? And can I just greet everybody? You know what? Okay, I have an idea. To kick the stream off, to greet everyone, please line up, raise your hand, say me, and line up so I can chomp you. Yes. Okay. So now from the count of 3. 3, 2, 1. Konbuki and chomp. Yes, there we go. Chomping Yusuke. Nyam. More to chomp. Me. Okay, Gabriel. Chomp. Tommy, chomp. You've been chomped, Commander Throw. Chomp. I would like to not be chomped though. Oh. I'm sorry about that. You should fix that bleeding, I think. Chomping Lynn, Streamy Chew, not chomp. Gandalf, it's me, chomp. Mane-san, chomp. This is such a stupid bit. Red Lion, K, Lemon Tea, chomp. Rain, Anuvoda, Inca, Rob Shotter, Nia Kaori, Chomp Caleb, Chomp Reflect. Chomp. To you too. It's too late, I've been chomped. Yes. Please good luck with the bleeding. And Konbuki, chomping the big cat. Chomp Salerno. Chomp Sarayao. Sirayao. Person, hello. Maybe I should put on my glasses. Hold on. I think it's about time so I can chomp you properly. Bonk. Alright. I noticed something. Oh. I think I noticed something. A bonk should not be there. I'll look into that later. And combo breaker. Dang it, Subairo, but jump to you too. Yes, everybody. First and foremost, I have 2 shoutouts. One for the big cat herself, Taring who I have gathered from context clues that you were looking at food, right? And she either has wonderful based taste in food, or I should be concerned. So, which one of them is it? Please check who out. She's great. She has a very cool voice. Very kind, lovely lady. Kind of intimidating at times too. I think that's good. Paid actor. Megana mode, I know, it's so cute. I love these glasses. They're polygonal and it makes me happy. The second shout out is to Pippa. Thank you, Pippa. You took the time to rewrite my entire CSS code for the chat. Thank you so much. And also to Miel, who helped correct the order in which the chat flows. That's just, it was very lovely. I'm very grateful. Thank you. So, she has offended the entire Malaysian peninsula. Ah. Well, you know what they say. Any publicity is good publicity. It was Miel too. Okay, both of you. Thank you so much. Mwah. Cute. I really appreciate that. So welcome to the stream. Today we are playing Slay the Princess. This is a game I found, I think on release, even pre-release, and I went, huh. That should be like a card game. I feel like that's a board game I played. And I looked into it, and it's darkly humorous. There is a lady, she's a princess, and we have to kill her. And she's apparently really manipulative and really scary. And she seems very cute. So we have to find a way to end her. Unalive her, as they say here on the YouTubes. Doing your makeup to slay with the princess. Yeah, we're all gonna slay, yeah? Alright. I wanted to say one last thing. In case you haven't noticed, we have some changes. And if you didn't notice them since yesterday, where the heck were you? I'm very grateful. I think it looks wonderful. It's very cute. Very, very cute. Very, very relaxing. Is this a horror game? So, Slay the Princess is not a horror game, I believe. It's... Actually, help me out here. Is it? Let's see. Well, we'll boot it up and see how you feel about it. So, it's either a psychological horror game. The way I understand it, though, is that it's a... Ooh, well, that's spooky. It's a darkly comedic visual novel, problem solving. I don't know. Let's play it. You figure it out. Oh yeah, I can do that, by the way. It's satisfying every time. So, thank you for coming. This is the official start of, well, this game. And again, please check out every one of my Globie friends. They're in chat too. Hello, Luca. Good to see you. Content warning. This is a horror game, and it is not intended for all audiences. Oh, okay. Well, we got our question answered. Please visit our website, blacktavigames.com, if you need a full list of content warnings. Uh-oh. That can only be good. Slay the Princess contains flickering image effects, as well as parallax effect, that on rare occasions has caused motion sickness in players. If either of these cause health issues for you, you can disable them in the game preferences. Okay, if they become issues for us, then we will absolutely fix them, okay? Or actually, you know what? I think we'll just turn off the flickering immediately, because epilepsy is it's not a joke. Whatever horror you may find in these dark spaces, have heart and see them through. There are no premature endings. There are no wrong decisions. There are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. And happy accidents! This is a love story! Okay. This is a horror game. Make no mistakes. You cannot fathom the horrors and the dread that you will encounter. This game can also trigger photosensitive epilepsy, and also this is a love story. Sure, I'll take it. Let's see, preferences. Oh, accessibility maybe. Let's see. No. Wow, that's quite a screen. Preferences. Flickering image is off. There we go. Is the audio okay? A horror love story. Well, I don't know. I don't think I'm ready for that. Can I bite her? If you feel dizzy, change the settings of it. Yeah, thank you. Alright, audio's good. Princess, alive. Bear, present. Everyone, it is time to slay. New game. Chapter 1. The hero and the princess.
You're on a path in the woods. And at the end of that path is a cabin.
It's narrated.
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Good, thanks. Saving my voice a lot. That's a good narration, by the way. I like that voice a lot.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
So you're saying there is pressure. Oh! Explore. The end of the world. What are we talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Killing a princess seems kind of bad, doesn't it? Can someone else do this? Oh, wait a minute. Can we could do this. What answer? I mean, I don't think we're gonna do polls for everything, but we can try. Are you curious about anything? Please type in the poll or do the thing in the poll right now. Would you like to hear 1? What are you talking about regarding the end of the world? 2? Have you considered the reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? I mean, honestly, same. Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? And 4, can someone else do this? Oh my god, there's more. Wait a minute. Okay, well, I guess we're only doing the first 4 ones. Lots of options, yeah, for real. Well, I guess we're going with 2 for now, as the overwhelming majority. Thank you. Hello there, Mapsio. Hello, hello. How are we? Okay. Because she's gonna end the world because she's locked up.
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I didn't know we were getting sassy.
Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up.
So, you're telling me I should be locked up too?
And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation. Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that. It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything.
Right. So, the prince is bad. Fair enough. Okay, so what do you think she did?
Unless, of course,
is it magic?
You do your job and slay her.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Thanks for telling me what to do.
Don't mention it. It's all part of the job.
Can't believe I'm arguing with the narrator. That's good.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin.
Oh, this art style though.
Find the princess within.
I like this a lot. Oh, parallax effect.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Yeah. Whatever. Starting to sound like sound like you just got over a bad breakup. I'm sorry, Mr. Narrator Man. I'm here. We can talk after this.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Yeah. So it locked him in a cabin and not something else. That's very interesting. I guess she's not physically strong enough to mess up a window? The narrator is her ex? That'd be really funny. I kind of like that idea. That's my headcanon now.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Oh, okay. It's a little meta, isn't it? So the princess is just illegally beautiful. We're gonna see. Proceed into the cabin. Oh. Feels like an old fairy tale.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Knifey!
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay. Take the blade for sure.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
I wouldn't say so. Enter the basement. Oh, she's in the basement. That explains a lot.
Creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
I'm sorry, I cannot hear the word slay without immediately wanting to go, yes! Work.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
We're gonna hear her. Okay. I have not heard the princess. So what do you think she will sound like? Is she is she gonna be kind of squeaky? Is she going to sound frail? Is she going to be like one of those ara mamas? Or what are we talking about here? I'm going to guess kind of below average pitch and tired. You think she's gonna have a mommy voice? You hope for the mommy voice? Alright, give this to us, mommy.
Who's there?
Huh? Ooh, hi. Oh, gee.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Wow.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
We have hi. Just checking in on you. Hey, I think I'm here to kill you. Continue down the stairs. I think all of these are kind of bad choices. I'm just gonna go with a hi. Because all of these are kind of bad, right? I don't think it's correct to just go down. It's kind of too cold. And she will just immediately be on guard. Think I'm here to kill you, ? That will just prepare her to fight back. Just checking in on you is just straight up dishonest, and that's no way to treat a lady. So we're going with hi.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
Oh my god, why does she have such a mommy voice? What? I'm dying. I was expecting oh my god, please don't hurt me. Not. Come on down.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She does look dangerous. Well, there's our princess. How do you like her?
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
What did the narrator tell you actual 5 minutes ago?
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Oh. All right. She is kind of intimidating, I'll be honest. Jesus Christ. All right. Right. So what do we do? Konvoki, hello kangaroo. Anyone who is just joining, this is the princess and we're here to slay her. And it's oddly scary. Okay. What do we open with? Any suggestions? We have what? No way. Why would you even think that? Okay, you caught me. I'm here to slay you. Nah. Nuh-uh. I haven't decided yet. I just want to talk to ya. And steal your nerves and step forward. I'm gonna say I'm just here to talk, I think. You want to do step forward? Yeah, I'm thinking about these two. I think maybe we should be cold. You're all for number 3. It's too blunt. It's too blunt even for me. Oh, no, wait. This is number 3. I'm just gonna do, I'm here to talk. It seems non-combative enough.
Then why did you bring a knife with you? How about you drop it, and then we can chat?
She makes a compelling point. What if we just dropped the blade and talked? Look at her. It's not like she's a threat.
I don't know. A mug on her face is kind of telling me different.
Don't you dare.
Oh.
It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
You're right. You're right. It's no way to treat a lady. We shall drop it.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Alright. We have dropped the knifey. Let's talk to wifey.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Yeah. Right.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face, unarmed.
She low-key looks like me in the mornings. Well, maybe without the cuffs. And the dress. Okay. You look cute. Very beautiful. Yeah, look at the icon. You're all our bears. It's very, very adorbs.
We'll be fine.
I'm very happy about that.
I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
Well, I am a gentleman, and I will not stab a lady until I know that it is indeed time to stabby, stabby, stab.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Okay, what do we say? Like, do we... Well, there's plenty here. I'm gonna read through. There's plenty... too many. See you in a bit, Des. Thank you. Drop the hoodie around the chest area and boom, makeshift dress. What? What are you talking about? I don't think I've tried that. Explorer. Yeah, this is pretty awkward. Relationship. Are you coming on to me? How would I get you out of here? I'm here because you're supposed to end the world. There's people out there who think you're going to end the world. What do you have to say about that? What's your name? How long have you been down here? Do you know why I'm here to kill you? Or, okay, we talked enough. I like to watch your name. I feel like that's what a gentleman would do.
She hesitates before answering.
Yeah, you know what? You probably should ask for her name and treat her to dinner before stabbing a lady.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Okay. Slay.
Note the lack of detail. You can't trust her.
I'm sorry, Mr. Narrator. Are you the one in charge here, or am I imagining things? I want to do the relationship.
Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have a relationship.
Okay, that checks out. From here, I think I'm going to go with, I'm here because you're supposed to end the world.
Don't just tell her that.
I will!
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think. I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
Where do you go to the bathroom?
Just how long has she been down here?
Hey, you, sir. How are we? How are we?
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
No, actually, I'm just supposed to stab you. Ooh, I don't know how I feel about this. It's like, well, it gives. The look it gives. Deflect. What are you going to do if I let you out of here? Also, Anaboda, welcome in. How are we doing? Maybe she's like 1,000 years old. Yeah, she's like 1,000, but she looks 22. She looks like a 22-year-old gamer girl who only gets 3 hours of sleep. Because she plays too much League. And reads too much fanfics. Let's see here. What do we have? What are you going to do if I let you out? I've been told enough. I was hoping you'd tell me. No, I'm sure they have their reasons for keeping that information secret from me. No? And if I'm being honest, I'm more inclined to trust you than I'm inclined to trust them. Ooh, let's win her over. Yeah. Skincare goals? Okay, yeah, just saying. If you don't ever go out in the sun, you will have very nice skin. But you also never go out in the sun.
Sooner or later, you'll understand that I have your best interests at heart. Hopefully sooner.
Oh. She looks so calm now.
How sweet. Now be a pal and help me get out of here, would you? We could figure out how to deal with them after I'm free.
I don't know. No. No. Chill, ma'am. No. Wait fast. Slay the princess. Actually, I changed my mind. I don't trust you. Woo. Still have more questions. Or I'll see what I can do. Right, what do we do? What would you like to see? Because I'm thinking examining makes sense. But then again, I might go too close and she'll just, like, kill me on the spot. Maybe she's 1,000 years old and she's a vampire. That checks out. That could end the world. Slay her on the spot? Stabby. What? No! Slay? No! Absolutely. Slay. That is... Okay. Everybody, we're not going to just straight up stab her. That's no way to treat a lady. This is a princess. This is a lady. She deserves to be treated with respect. Respect and integrity. That is no way to treat somebody like her. Now, excuse me. I'll see what I can do, baby girl.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key.
No. It'll stab me if I have it.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
I'm a lady. Via comments. Okay, so, ma'am, if I stabbed you out of nowhere, how would you feel about it? I don't think that's no way of going about things. See, you gotta put yourself in other people's shoes sometimes. And if there is a key, do you have any ideas? I'm going to check upstairs. Maybe the key's still laying around somewhere up here. And if not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free. So the thing is, what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to get her to trust me so she'll talk to me. If you want anyone to listen to you, you have to listen to them first. That's how it goes. And respect is earned by giving respect back. You know what I mean? So, let's go upstairs.
I'll be here.
Do not say it in that voice. Don't come at me with the, I'll be here.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Oh. Did the narrator do that? Who the heck's up there?
Is someone else here?
It would seem so. Explore. Hey, let me out of here. Try the door. Return to the bottom of the stairs. Let's try the door. Let's not seem desperate.
You try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
She's gonna be behind me? Why? No. Literally impossible.
You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Oh my god, it was the narrator. Okay, let's not seem desperate. Let's just return to the bottom of the stairs.
You make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd simply slain her like you were supposed to.
I am working on it. I have my methods, you have yours.
Easier for whom? Easier for everyone.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Who are they?
The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
Come again? I watch you out of here?
You won't like what happens if you do that.
Who am I cutting? What am I cutting? Her arm? Save the princess or slay the princess. Oh. You couldn't hurt anyone with eyes like that. Look at them. She's just a puppy. A frail, kind, cute little puppy with a mommy voice. We're gonna save her.
Against your better judgment,
Ah!
you place the blade against the princess's arm, just above the massive, unyielding chain.
That's a little bit too graphic. That's way worse than that video I made when I just bit off a nice chunk of your arm. If you haven't seen that one, you should check that one out later. It's in my shorts. Okay, that's gross. Oh.
You cut into her flesh.
Okay, we're getting graphic.
The blade is sharp, and you make quick work of it. Before long, you're able to crack through bone. She pulls the bleeding stub of her arm through the iron gauntlet.
Couldn't we just cut the rest of the skin up first before you did this, ma'am?
She didn't so much as utter a sound.
Sigma lady.
Free from her bindings, the princess turns to face you, her fierce gaze meeting your eye.
Hey. I'm on your side. Not sure why we let you play this. Mana-san, it's in the title. Slay the princess. Actually slay. What do you think this was gonna be?
How is she so composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even bothered by it.
Oh, maybe she is like a vampire.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Uh-huh. Approach the locked door.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I just can't let her escape into the world.
What are you gonna do about it? Try me, dude.
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade.
Wait. Why am I like a werewolf? Why do I have this like gnarly gamer thumbnail? Ew. Oh, thought this was gonna be a happy drag queen sim. Yeah. We need more of those. I don't want to kill her. I'm actually trying, dude.
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
Actually? Slay the princess, slay the princess, slay the princess, warn her, slay the princess, slay the prince. Warning. Okay, I don't know why I'm helping her. I think it's the eyes. She has the most adorable puppy eyes. Who are you anyway? I figured I'm like a knight or something. Also, I just like the amount of slay the princess on screen right now. It's perfect. It's just this big long row of slay the princess, even above here. It's great. I didn't plan that. Let's warn her. Woodshed, baby girl.
Stop that.
I thought this was a little too easy.
Huh?
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swiftly moves out of the way before you can connect.
Okay, you're not gonna believe this, but ma'am, your highness, there's a voice in my head, and it's making me do it. So please don't blame me.
Stop it. Stop resisting me. I am trying to get you out of here alive.
And he's currently fighting me. Slay, 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 resist, slay, slay. Let's resist.
The blade. Move the blade.
Can I cut the narrator out of here? If I cut my ears off, will I stop hearing him? Or is it like, you know, is it like an inside of my head kind of deal?
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you? I can see the conflict in your eyes.
Speaking of eyes, you got plenty of that going on, ma'am.
I'll make this quick.
Huh?
She steps forward and pries the blade from your rigid hands.
Wait.
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
Ma'am?
And then she slits your throat with an almost clinical ease.
That's what I get for trying to help, huh?
Her face remains unchanged as she watches you collapse to the ground, blood flowing from your butchered neck.
Why do you look so sad, huh? How do you think I feel?
This is the end, isn't it?
Ah.
I'm afraid
F
it
for
is.
me.
Everything goes dark, and you die. hope it was worth it.
Well, task failed. Chapter 2, The Prisoner, huh? Wait, what?
You're on a path in the woods. And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
The perfect love story. This is literally the worst love story. I'm gonna skip ahead. Proceed to cabin. We'll try a completely different approach. Let's be just super blunt. Let's just go walk in there and kill her.
She will lie. She will cheat.
So we'll skip here. A little shocked.
Is less a cozy woodland retreat and more like a dungeon.
Wait, what?
A few pathetic wisps of starlight attempt to illuminate the cold, uninviting stone walls, and thick, wrought iron bars barricade the windows, reminding anyone who enters that this is a prison.
Yeah, but I stepped in the cabin. Are you kidding me? Yo. Okay, I see what we're doing. We're now okay, we're here. Present time. Okay.
The only furniture of note is an iron table bolted to the floor, a pristine blade perched on its edge.
We teared up, y'all.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Yes. I'll need it if I want to slay. It looks great in my hands. Approach the mirror, though. It didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. It's very vampy, so we're doing that.
He definitely did not. Does a mirror not count as furniture of note to you?
And now there's another guy. Third guy entered the chat. Okay.
There isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
Can you say gaslighting?
There's definitely a mirror. There isn't.
It's giving me a headache. It's great.
I think you know what we have to do.
Why would you lie about that? I want to look at myself. I want to see how handsome I am. It doesn't matter. Remain silent or approach the mirror. Let's just see what he has to say. This ain't horror. What is it?
Exactly. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What
it's
good
kind of
would a mirror
violent.
even do? That you waste time preening yourself instead of doing what needs to be done.
Yeah, I'm starting to think the narrator is the bad guy. Yep. Let's approach the mirror. He deflected, so we have to do it, yeah. This is quite an interesting game. I didn't expect it to change. I thought this was like a roguelike. Where it would just reset with branching paths, but this is quite different. Approach the mirror. Wait. Do you think we're like a zombie? Are we gonna have a slit throat? A Dullahan even? Not as if there is an unalive the narrator option. I think there might be one later. I don't know where he would be though. I think he's in my head, so we'll see if I can stab my own face later.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
Yep.
This really isn't funny.
Wipe the mirror clean.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
We're like a weird, scary alien lizard man, aren't we?
But it was there a second ago. And now it's gone. If he doesn't want us to know about it, it must be important. We should keep our eyes peeled. Maybe it'll be back.
What? Okay, so there are at the very least 2 conflicts going on in this game at the moment. There's us trying to either save or kill the princess, because she will kill us. And there's us and the skeptic now, who just happened to come in against a narrator. More like a bird. We're harpy! I love harpies. Beautiful. Take the blade. You know, maybe if we don't take the blade, it will be different. I changed my mind. I wanted to just walk in there and kill her. But I think we're gonna enter without the blade. Because then she can't just up and cut us up.
I'm afraid I'm going to insist we take the blade. We're in a dangerous situation and I'm not letting us go down there without a weapon.
Are you sure? What if she, I don't know, turns it against us? Which I'm bringing up in a purely hypothetical manner.
I'm so excited just to see where this is going. It could go many ways. It's very meta, and I like that. I just don't understand what the twist is going to be. Maybe they're being kind of Nabokovian about it. There's a novel by Vladimir Nabokov called Invitation to Beheading. That's about a man who gets imprisoned at the beginning of the book. And it's describing his imprisonment in detail, and slowly all of the details in his cell, in the prison around him, and eventually at the spot where he's about to be executed, all lose detail and turn into a stage, basically. And then, just as the character dies, the world around him disappears. And it's a meta narrative about how he could only ever exist in the pages of the book, and as the book was ending, so did his reality. It's a very interesting read. Invitation to Beheading, I can recommend it. Maybe that's what they're doing. Spoilers for the book is amazing. It's from like the 50s. Can you spoil a book from the 50s? I guess so.
Yes, I'm sure.
I guess you can.
Turns it against you. She's a prisoner here. She'll only be able to turn it against you if you give it to her. Which you won't be doing because she's an existential threat to the entire world.
So the mirror was just willed away. I'm assuming whatever the narrator says is what reality will be. Reminds me of the multiple voices mechanic in Disco Elysium. I don't think I know what that is. Would you care to explain? Okay. Existential threat to our world, says who?
Okay. I'm trusting you.
Hey, don't I get a say here? What's the big idea?
Normally, yeah, but not about this. Call it a reflex. We take the knife as we go.
Alright, we take the knife as we go.
Wonderful. You do exactly that, sweeping the knife from the table before proceeding to the basement. Don't worry about it. We have a knife, so what? It's not like we have to use it.
Can I not use my claws?
No, you don't have to do anything, but you do well to use it regardless. Moving on.
I should play Disco Elysium. Okay, thank you.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an old stone staircase. A few sputtering torches attempt to vaguely illuminate your path, dancing across glimmering patches of slimy moss on the stone steps. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Harsh. No, actually, where does she go to the bathroom?
Her voice, harsh but controlled, carries up the stairs.
Like I can't stop thinking about it. It's really messing me up. Is the voice going to be changed or is it the same?
Is that a visitor I hear? Please, come downstairs. It's been a while since I've had company.
Did she change her accent?
I wonder what visitors she could be referring to. Are we not the first? You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. She looks up at you, the heavy collar around her neck clanking loudly as she moves. The chains binding both her wrists to the far wall, joining the metallic chorus as she adjusts her hands in her lap.
You don't think that's overdoing it? I feel this expression. That's... Just look at her. She's so done.
Should we be worried about the one around her neck?
Sure. We can't really cut that off. I mean, we could, but, you know.
Why would you be worried about her restraints? If anything, they'll make your job easier.
Have you noticed the empty chain on the wall? Odd that in a place where everything seems to serve a distinct purpose, there would be something so obviously useless.
Maybe that one's for her legs when she goes to bed.
What an interesting development. Why don't you have a seat? The two of us should chat before you bury that thing in my heart.
She seems different this time. Do you agree? Not just the look on her eyes that's obviously just tired. I feel like she speaks different. It's minor, but it feels the part. I'm not sure I need to do much of anything. Do you see how locked up she is? I'm just going to leave her here. Leave the princess in the basement, sit with her, or slay. I'm gonna sit. Gentleman.
You step towards the princess, but she stops you before you get too close, holding up one shackled hand.
Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am.
There's fine. I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've sorted this out.
She changed her hair. She looks so different. Is this even the same princess anymore?
That's reasonable.
She did
You
change,
have
yeah.
a weapon. Might as well put her at ease.
Sit where you were told to sit.
You do as she asks and sit on the floor, still a good distance away from her.
Be real with me. Am I showing way too much like a good boy syndrome or whatever it's called? Am I being too much of a good boy here? Just doing what I'm said to do, told to do, and just trying to be non-confrontational before I frigging stab her in the chest.
Thank you. Now, what are your intentions for me?
In murder. My intentions, what do you mean? I've been here before. Am I the only one who remembers that? What happened after I died last time? That other chain in the wall, who is it for? What would you have me do? Think I'm just going to leave you here, bye. Or slay. Interesting. The Princess of Theseus, that's funny. I like that. Let's do my intentions.
Yes, your intentions. You have a knife. What are you going to do with it? Why are you here?
You literally cut my head off last time, so...
There isn't a keyhole in these
Self-defense.
shackles, so I'm afraid my only way out is surgical removal.
Is she forgetting about the shackle on her neck?
Or does she think she'd survive a beheading?
We can put it back.
You're right. Maybe she's delusional. All the more reason not to trust her.
They said the funny meme word of this year, Delulu. But the real one. Okay. The heck is going on? I think we're in a time loop, right?
Unless she really could survive.
Maybe she could.
Though I suppose you could just be here to kill me. But I don't think that's in either of our best interests.
I'm listening. I've been here before.
Oh? Are we acknowledging that? I thought we weren't going to give away the game. But yeah, I remember.
So you've already been here.
The game is in this game. Or that we are playing a game. I don't get it.
as much as I would like to remain in denial, it's no use. This has complicated things.
I can change her? I'd rather change her mentally than change her physically. Do you know what I mean?
It's complicated things. How exactly?
Chop chop. I can chomp. But I don't think she'd like that. I don't think you should chomp a princess.
Ideally, this was supposed to be one and done. You go to the cabin, you heroically slay the princess, and in the process you save the entire world from being damned to oblivion. The situation right now, where you're getting a second shot at things, is a contingency.
A contingency?
A contingency for what?
That's what I'm thinking too. Alright, I'm just going to accept that this game is very meta at the moment.
For you failing, obviously. And you being here means that things are going to be a lot harder than they were. I really shouldn't say anything else, I'm just going to make it worse. Just good luck.
Oh, you're making it worse? We're making it worse, huh? Okay, everyone. I think the more you save her, the more shackled up she'll be.
If you knew this could happen, why didn't you tell us? All of this is incredibly valuable information. It would have changed our actions considerably.
Quite, yes.
I needed you to be in the dark for as long as I could keep you there. It's important. Necessary, even.
Well, I don't appreciate that. I'm kind of a guy who likes honesty.
And maybe I wanted to be the first version of me that you met. I didn't want to be confronted by the alternative.
There are several endings in the game. Yeah. I'm assuming, yes. She could be Frankenstein lady. Have you played Resident Evil 7? We take her head, and we take the body, stick the head on, and we just pour that, healing liquid on, and it will go and heal up. That's how that game works. You do that with your foot, I think. Okay. So, yeah, definitely I understand that there are multiple endings and plenty of branching paths. Okay. And what about the chain around her neck? I think, honestly, most likely she's kind of bored down here. Maybe she asked for it.
That's pathetic.
Oh?
I never said I wasn't. I get it. It would be pretty upsetting, wouldn't it? To know that you might not be the first version of yourself. At least we can remember what happened before. Seems like we should count ourselves lucky for that.
Alright, you lost the plot. Move on.
Exactly. He gets it. You're lucky. So don't waste that luck by messing it up again. Alright?
Moving on. Why is it important for us to be ignorant? How is it ever helpful to be in the dark?
Well.
The more I say, the more your mind will swim into dangerous waters. Even saying that is too much. Your success hinges on you having imperfect information. For the sake of the entire world, you need to accept that.
The narrator is sus. I like it.
I
Let's move on.
Fine, but you won't get another word from me on the matter.
Yeah, sure. We'll see about that.
Just give it a rest, this isn't helping.
Focus. This is a serious situation. You shouldn't be daydreaming.
Okay. Good information. So, we didn't say this out loud. That was all in our head, it appears. Interesting. She thinks we're daydreaming. What happened after I died last time? How am I supposed to cut you out? Yeah, let's do that one.
No. Like I trust you to come any closer with that knife. All you're going to do is hand it to me and watch me work.
I don't know if I want to see that.
But she would have to cut her head off, right? She can't be suggesting that.
Hi JJ, welcome in. We're Saving and or slaying the princess.
She certainly seems confident. Maybe she knows something we don't.
That's the nice part. She cuts her own head off. Someone get Luca in here. He likes that kind of stuff. I think all of them need therapy. Yeah.
Or maybe you should consider the most likely scenario. She's bluffing so she can disarm you.
I don't know. I trust her face. Look at that. That looks trustworthy.
Though if she isn't bluffing, whatever she has planned might be for her benefit alone. There's no guarantee that what's good for her is good for us.
Can we trust the narrator? Asks Retro. It's a Stanley Parable in disguise. It's giving Stanley, but a lot creepier.
So, what should we do?
Off with her head.
I don't know. I'm just spelling out our options, listing the pros and cons.
Then let me help you. I'll start with the cons. If you're handing her your weapon, the cons are that she might use it to escape and end the entire world. And she might use it to kill you. That doesn't sound great. What about the pros? There are none.
Good talk.
The pros are that we can't trust him, possibly even more than we can't trust her. And whatever she has planned could do something to mess with what he has planned. Or maybe they're both screwing us over in their own ways.
The story isn't even about the princess anymore. The story is just about the voices in our heads, trying to figure out which of the voices in our head to trust. What happened after I died last time?
Nothing happened. You died. I went upstairs. I couldn't leave. I found myself in a new place in chains again. More of them.
Oh, okay, so that wasn't a consensual chain. Got it.
And now you're back.
Is that really all she knows?
It's not like we have much of a clue about how things work. And she's probably even more in the dark than we are.
You're looking at me like I might be hiding something. I'm not.
I'm not. It's not a trustworthy way of saying that. Oh, my brain. I didn't sleep well and I can't deal with this right now. It's killing me. Okay. I would never hide anything from you. I would never hurt you. I don't have a knife. I won't kill you again. Come here. Come closer. I love you.
I guess it's possible she really doesn't know anything. Maybe both of us are stuck in this loop without any idea why or how.
That other chain on the wall, who is it for?
I don't know, but you could always try it on.
Try on the chain. It's good for you.
Maybe it'll fit.
Listen, ma'am, lady, when you ask me like that, absolutely not. No.
I hope I don't actually have to say this, but please don't lock yourself in chains. We need you ambulatory if you're going to save the world.
What a funny ending that would be, though. Let's just go like, all right, let's lock ourselves up. Let's hang out with the princess. She's fine. Like, she's cool. We like her. I'm not giving you a weapon. You realize I have that much reason to distrust you. I'm trusting you. Give her a knife. I think I'm just gonna leave you. If you want to leave, I'm going to be the one with the weapon. Deal with it. Cut her out on your own. I want to do this one. Talking about trust here. Because right now we're a 0-1 situation. Well, 0 to 1, whenever you want to kill it. Kill it. Here. You know what? I'm going to attempt that sentence again after I've had some water. The trust thing. We are 0 to 0 in kills. Our KD is terrible. We should talk about this.
I do. So I guess this all comes down to which of us caves first. And it's not going to be me. I'm extremely patient.
Me too.
It's probably better if we take action anyway. No use trying to wait her out. That's playing to her strengths.
Okay, but hear me out. You're kind of frail. Like, how long could you starve in here? Like 2 weeks? 3? I can go longer. Hydration check. Yeah, drink some water, everybody. It's good for you. I'm not giving you a weapon.
The last time we met, your body tried to kill me.
Actually, that wasn't... Yeah, you're right.
If you take a moment to imagine yourself in my position, I think you'll understand why letting you near me with that thing is untenable.
Mm-hmm.
So, be a good bird and hand it over.
I am a bird! She said it! We are a bird person. No one has mentioned this yet.
And if being nice isn't enough motivation, well, I think you're aware that I'm not afraid to resort to violence. If you come near me with that thing, I will strangle you with these chains.
Don't.
She doesn't beat around the bush, does she?
I like her vibe though. Like, I would do that too. Like, hey, if you come near me with that knife, I will actually chomp you to another universe.
Yes, it's almost like she's a fundamentally bad person who wishes to inflict pain on others.
Okay, that's a bit harsh.
Or it's another bluff.
No hard feelings, of course. But you should be aware of my position.
So you've already been here.
As much as I would like to remain in denial, it's no use. This has complicated things.
So I've been thinking, I think the reason she doesn't feel any pain or can survive things is because the narration, so the rules of this world just kind of allows for it. Either that or she's like, what, Pazuzu or something?
It's complicated things. How exactly?
Hello there, Atlas. Welcome, welcome. It looked like you liked the idea of me being strangled by the chains. Doesn't strangulation mean that you die? Is that we shouldn't... I don't want to talk about it.
Ideally, this was supposed to be one and done. You go to the cabin, you heroically slay the princess, and in the process you save the entire world from being damned to oblivion. The situation right now, where you're getting a second shot at things, is a contingency.
Yandere Ibuki is something I want to see. Maybe we can work on that for the ASMR stuff. So it's yawn, but also tingly.
A contingency for what?
For you failing, obviously. And you being here means that things are going to be a lot harder than they were. I really shouldn't say anything else, I'm just going to make it worse.
Have we not been here?
Good luck.
I think that was a circle conversation.
If you knew this could happen, why didn't you tell us? All of the...
Yeah, I'm skipping this.
I get exactly.
Moving
The
on.
more you're fine.
Yeah.
Just give it a rest.
Focus. This is a serious situation. You shouldn't be daydreaming.
Yeah, you're right. That was repeating. That was weird. Okay. If you don't give up now, then I have no choice but to slay you. You're the one in chains. If anyone should be negotiating here, it's you, not me. I'm going to do this one. I'm going to threaten her back.
That attitude is exactly why I don't trust you to get close while you're holding a knife.
Oh yeah? It checks out.
If that's unacceptable to you, then try me. See what happens.
Yeah, you wanna go?
She sure was quick to threaten you, wasn't she? Stop hesitating already. You know you can't trust her.
That's scary. It's quite frightening indeed. Why does she always act like Listen, she behaves like she has the upper hand. And I don't like the way it makes me feel. What do we do? Do we just stop and kill her? I think we could just do that. Let's kill her in retaliation, shall we?
Both of them are using the same argument. It's not making it any easier to pick a side.
Come, Vicky. Hello, Annie. How are you? This princess lady here is trying to kill us. Or we're trying to kill her, but she's also doing it back, and it kind of works. Alright. Okay, I'm trusting you. Give her the knife. We can start with this, inspecting the shackles. Maybe she has a plan.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Oh, quiet you.
And why is that?
Do I even need to explain myself? It's a shackle, and it's one without a key. Do you want to be stuck here like she is?
How did you even get her in those? Did you weld them shut?
And what? Is it going to lock the second we put our wrist into it?
I don't know. Maybe it will.
Wait, this one? Uh-oh.
He doesn't want us to look at it. That's all the reason we need to investigate.
Yeah, I think what they're talking about right now is this. I thought we were talking about, like, those on the princess themselves. The hilariously oversized shackles. But I think they're talking about this one at the bottom here.
But what if he's telling the truth?
It's kind of sassy. I like it. Let's check it out.
Isn't.
I am.
Inspect the shackle.
Against your better judgment, you approach the chain dangling from the far wall. The princess watches you with faux disinterest as you inspect it, though she can't fully hide her curiosity.
Okay, she's about to either do something or simply judges. And I think both of them are equally bad because I don't like the side eye. Okay. That side eye is pretty powerful, I'll be honest. I feel like I'm back in bear school and the girl cubs are judging me for running like Naruto in the hallway and throwing origami shuriken. I really regret having said that out loud. Moving on.
I don't want to say what I'm supposed to say next.
Don't put that on, though. It's a very specific scenario. I know. And since it's so specific, it means it has to be a lie.
What is that supposed to mean? It sounds bad. Is it bad? Yes, it's bad.
What? The princess is gonna put it on. She's gonna make us put it on.
Come out and say it then. You're just wasting time.
Fine. As you hoist the shackle, its heft shifts within your grasp, as if pulled by some odd magnetism. Before you can so much as blink, it practically leaps from your hands, snapping around your neck.
I didn't do that.
And, as if your situation weren't bad enough, the same magnetism repels your blade, which is flung from your hand and sent skittering across the floor of the basement.
At this point, just take me out, Hime.
Excuse me?
She's like, guys, fellas.
Yes? Are we stuck here now?
You should have warned me. You got an achievement called Become Your Own Jailer. Oh my god. Alright, well, so, you come here often? What do you do for fun here?
Huh, so it does fit. And I guess it doesn't like your knife. We're stuck here together, aren't we? That's funny.
Yeah, that's really funny to you, I bet.
What are we supposed to do now?
Grab the knife with our Jedi Force powers?
Can't even cut ourselves out. Guess we'll starve.
That's horrible.
Maybe some other stupid bird will walk in here. Oh my god, this place isn't even lit.
It's not all bad. We learned a valuable piece of information.
We learned a valuable piece of information teaching us that there's no way for anyone to go to the bathroom down here, and it's actually one of the more disturbing parts of this.
Not to touch things we're specifically told not to touch.
Yeah, that's fair.
No, that there's something special about this loose chain. It's clearly important.
I like these. So, we're both stuck here. What should we do? And the more, I would imagine this one to be, the sweatier answer. More, Did you know this was going to happen to me?
No.
Oh, okay. So we're both stuck here.
Yep.
Just making conversation, ma'am. Not one for small talk, are ya? She would do fine in Sweden.
Nope.
That's rude.
Okay, can we become friends at least? We have a long time to kill down here. What should we do? Oh, she's ignoring me. Alright. Well. You can play that game. So, like, what's up? It's good to be here. There was some other one here, I think, but I think they left, so. Just you and I. What are you up to? Had a nice day so far? Had some work or school, maybe? Maybe a nice day off, or a nice day doing whatever you usually do. Maybe watched a nice movie. Heard a new song on the radio. Are we winning? No, this is an actual disaster. Oh, it's such a disaster. Wait in silence.
You and the princess wait in silence, though neither of you knows what you're waiting for. But you're waiting for something. You're waiting for anything.
We're waiting for another stupid birdman to come down the basement stairs.
This is so boring.
So that we can say, come down here.
There must be something we can do to get
I'm
out
not gonna
of
hurt
here.
you.
There must be something we're missing.
But there isn't. Time passes.
This is like the worst ending, right?
It passes and passes and passes. At least the world is safe.
Eating fishy? Nice. Nice. Also, Maisie, if you just joined in, this is the princess we're trying to kill, but I can't get myself to do it because I feel bad.
It isn't. You're stuck. Too far away from both the princess and your blade to do much of anything.
I could probably kick her.
But she's not ending anything. She's just sitting there.
Oh! Did you see that? Is that a subliminal frame? One frame of something? It looked like part of a cutscene. Oh! What the heck?
Her very existence
It happened
is
again.
a threat. It harms everything around it.
We need a more menacing personality, Mr. Bear. I can do that.
How exactly does that work?
It just does.
If we chomp your ears, are they gonna taste like cotton candy or like snow? They're going to taste like fur and flesh, and that's a It's a very threatening comment to make. Why don't you try me, huh?
But
Your line of questioning is interrupted by the passage of even more time. And after that, even more time passes again.
What the heck?
And let me guess, the cabin remains the same.
if time is passing, the cabin can't be the same. Even if the differences are small, they have to exist. That's just how things work.
Yeah, we can get some nice rats down here. Why do I want to kick her? I don't know. We're supposed to hurt her, right? Hey, have you noticed the basement changing?
I don't like small talk, remember?
Can we just not, like, hang out or something?
Still rude.
Yeah, I like her less now. Continue to wait in silence.
You continue to wait in silence,
Ooh.
and the cabin continues to change. The decay comes faster now. You can see earth through holes in the stonework, can watch lichen spread along the seams of the walls.
Lichen, that's how you read that word. I've kind of actually been wondering about that. Lichen.
That doesn't make sense. Has our entire concept of time changed? What happened to starving? We should have died by now if the rocks around us are starting to erode.
Okay, they're addressing the issue.
She hasn't starved.
I guess she hasn't.
This is getting really
Even more
meta.
silent time passes as you watch roots push themselves through the increasingly porous walls of the basement. Dirt seeps inside, flowing across the stone floor like a liquid.
And all of
covering the
this
ground and threatening to swallow you both.
without her
Time
even
continues to
wanting to
pass,
play a game of I Spy.
pass, and pass. Until suddenly,
Ooh.
there are no walls. And then,
That was the play?
and
Now we can call for bird friends.
I think he's gone.
Would you look at that? We made it out of the cabin, and nothing bad had to happen to either of us.
Well, then, there's the shackle situation, but yeah, you're right.
So this is the outside world. It's cold.
Oh, yo! She turned into an arm flower and disappeared. But you don't get the chance to respond. Something has taken her away. And has left something else in her stead. Oh, sassy mirror. Okay. Interesting. What the actual heck is going on?
she's gone. Where did she go?
I like
Should we
this.
try and find her?
Has MatPad made a video on this yet?
And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Explore. I don't know where she went. And I don't know how we'd even go about looking for her. The narrator's gone. I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror. Just approach the mirror. Let's just address the narrator first. Or the narrator situation.
It is. Does that mean the world ended?
I'm sorry, Hero, do you think you could speak up a little?
It must have. Do any of us know what the world ending is supposed to look like?
I can't hear you over the sound of impending doom. Oh, by the way, real quick, on the topic of impending doom, did you know that if you get a blood transfusion of the wrong blood type, one of the most common symptoms is a sense of impending doom? I'm not joking. I think, I don't know where she went, and I don't know how we even go about looking for her.
If there's even a her to find anymore.
Isn't that a symptom of a heart attack as well? I actually don't know. I don't know. It sounds very scary though.
Right. She's gone. It's just us and that awful thing.
I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror.
There's something dreadful about it. I don't think you should.
Sounds like an interesting idea. Oh, okay. Not Worcester? I don't like the way you phrased that. And I don't want to be held liable in case you actually inflict that upon somebody.
You're right. Part of me wants the truth, but something stronger is holding me back.
Oh?
Fear.
Fear. Approach the mirror.
I'm begging you, don't do this.
Ixla. The funny blonde bear on the internet told me to do it. I don't think that's a good defense. The mirror never scared you before.
It's different now. It feels... I don't know. Final.
Yeah, it checks out. What the heck happened to the rest of the world? It's only this now. You approach the mirror. Oh my god. I just noticed a detail I really like. Since the narrator is actually gone, the narration is done by nobody. It's just text now. I don't know why, but that was very mind-blowing for a couple of seconds. The hero is a bear boy. He better not be. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone. The mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's you! Despite everything. You are alone in a place that is empty. It's quiet here. Proceed to the cabin. Is this like the cabin of Baba Yaga? You are at the cabin. Okay, this is getting really cool. Whatever is going on, I really like it. As long as those aren't arms and they're flames. Because if they're arms, I don't like this anymore. Why did you transfuse your blood? I want to feel a sense of impending doom. You don't need to transfuse blood of the wrong blood type to get that. Literally all you need to do is to scroll the internet for longer than 20 minutes. I think those are arms. I think I don't like that. You're at the cabin. Approach her.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Okay. What are you? But I feel like it wouldn't be like, what are you? It would be more like a, what are you? You know what I mean?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
I'm confused. Thank you very much. Solitary lights? What do you mean?
Thoughts without connections. A dim and nascent network. I wish to be more.
Okay, but the music is really, really, really hitting home right now. It gives. What do you think I am?
I think that you are like me.
Huh. We just kind of left the world and we're just like a bunch of nothing?
We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
The gift of a fragile vessel? Is this the end of the world? Let's get out of here? Do you know the narrator? Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here? Do you know about the worlds beyond this place? Are you the princess? Do we know each other? What happens now? Let's ask if she is the princess.
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
This is so cool. I really like. This is so weird. This is so weird and eerie and creepy, and it's It's good. Good. We should have made you play Animal Crossing. No. Were you always the princess? Or are you just making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
Okay, for your information, I've actually been working really hard lately to avoid speaking in circles and stop myself when I see it happen. But thanks. The gift of a fragile vessel. Is this God? I mean, it sure looks divine. But the thing here is, it's covering her eyes, right? And it's holding her back. And it's holding her mouth to make her speak, I think. So I don't know if this is something divine. It looks more restrictive. Gift of a fragile vessel.
Yes. Nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond. Perspectives to make my own.
I thought she was gonna be like a vampire, and that would be like the consequence of letting her out.
This one is cold and cynical. She has protected herself when others could not. She will make for a clever heart.
Oh, she is pretty much being punished, yeah.
Do not mourn her. She doesn't need to be protected any longer.
Do you know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known.
Okay, you're losing me.
The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think we're just outside of everything. It's just a bunch of nothing here. It's not really a place with time nor space, is it? I was away for 15 minutes and I come back to see a Lovecraftian princess. I know, right? Isn't it great? This is the end of the world.
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
Okay, now that's just straight up sassy. You sent me to slay the princess, but you would trap me here.
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
You know, I'm gonna say it. This is me when I eat without YouTube. Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
I'm trying to figure out what she really is. Because she behaves kind of like... Imagine an infant, but an infant that could, you know, speak. I think an infant that could speak would be saying these things too. Such as, you are all that I know, because that's the truth. There isn't really that much going on. So, definitely somebody who's newly born into whatever the heck this is. Do you know anything about the worlds beyond this place?
I know only that they are.
Let her out of here.
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me.
return to you. Well, it's an entity, all right?
I promise that it doesn't hurt.
What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to.
What? If I believe she can make me forget, then it will happen. So whatever I believe she can do, she can do? It's so confusing.
Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
More perspectives. Wow, there's a lot here. Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you?
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
Okay, fair. How much will I forget?
Everything, until we meet again.
So it's just a reset again, huh? How many more pieces of you do I have to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
What if I don't let you do this to me? So what it appears like is every time we free the princess, or we don't slay the princess, more and more of this entity will appear.
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished, dry, hollow.
You can say that about yourself, but I take offense to that. I was sent here to slay the princess and stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
You're being semantic. What are you going to do if I help you? It's getting so weird. Did you expect this when you joined the stream?
How can I know?
I expected not whatever the heck this is.
Sprawling and unilluminated.
And they dare call this a love story? Nah, I've read some love stories. What's some very cute romance stuff. And this one. I don't have words. I'm not going back.
If you need time, then I'll wait with you.
Where is Zelda yet? I could see this being a Zelda thing for sure. Actually, I could. Wait forever. Okay, I have time.
You are as I am now, and forever is a long time to remain undone.
Oh, so the only way out of eternity is to die.
I am not you, but I know that I would return before forever was finished.
Okay.
What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? Will you place the images of you and I into a box for safekeeping? If you close that box, will you become another you in another world? An imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn cage.
It's losing me again. An imaginary pattern. She's saying if I save my memories and respawn, that's pointless?
You'll always
I don't think
come
so.
back to the box, because you'll always want to know what it means to be you. I will be here waiting by your side until return to mine.
Is that a threat? Huh? Girl just told me to come back to her when I'm done and crash the game. Okay. I didn't do that. The game shut itself off.
You have returned to me,
Oh.
though you were gone mere moments.
Oh my
I
god, it did that on
left your
purpose.
side.
It legit did. Oh my god, it's part of the game. It booted me on purpose. Very Undertale, yes. Are you winning, son? I'm getting some existential dread. So in a sense, no. You have returned to me, okay. Okay, make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Ah! Christ! That was way too loud. Thing goes dark and you die. I'm gonna save here. Okay. That... I'm glad I have a limiter. I think. I don't. I'm sorry. Yeah, that was strangely loud. Let's see here. Limiter is for the future. Hope this doesn't mess up the audio. Sometimes it will. Okay. Everything goes dark and you die. Yeah, I'm sorry if I woke someone up. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path.
Bring
in
the
woods,
prisoner to her.
and at the end
That's
of
the
that
achievement I
path
got.
is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay, so are there gonna be a lot more weird endings like that? Because that was a lot. I locked myself up. And she turned into a hand monster. Turn around and leave. Bye.
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
Yeah, I'm a bird. I'm going up in the sky, dummy. Okay, fine. You're persistent. Go to the cabin and talk to her. Yeah, I know where I'm going. Nope. The only thing that matters to me is where I'm not going. I'm actually pretty okay with the world ending. Quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. Let's just leave.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
Mm-hmm.
Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it.
Yeah, exactly. Hero Bird knows us out.
Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Actually, for real, that's the voice of our character. What do you mean by that? Who are you talking to?
That's strange.
Huh?
It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
This game is messing with my brain. I like it. But oh my god. Like, I'm trying to like really wrap my head around it. But it goes kind of hard. Yeah, I do like how the wrong thing isn't bad, it's just different. Yes. They did tell us that there are no bad decisions. There's just more game. Okay. So, what do you think is going to be in the cabin now? Last time, when we died, it had been kind of upgraded to a prison with stone and steel. Maybe this time we get some nice tiles. Maybe it's more futuristic. Yeah, I am trying to understand it. My toxic trait is that I think I understand literature. I miss too much. Okay, so basically, everyone, let's catch up. We're here to slay the princess. We're like a bird guy. The narrator is kind of difficult to trust. And he's very insistent, and he won't tell us why we need to kill the princess. So the first time we go down there, and he's trying to make us stab her. She notices, takes the knife from us, and slits our throat. The game reboots, and we are now back to the cabin, and it's been turned into a strange stone prison. There's a strange mirror in there, and the narrator pretends it's not there, and when we approach it, he makes it disappear. Go down to the princess. Accidentally, we lock ourselves up. Time moves fast, and it makes everything around us decay until we're finally out. And once we're out, the princess is taken by an entity that shows itself through tons of hands, which, mind you, is an actual recurring nightmare that I had as a child. And we talk to the entity, and it kind of just agrees to let us go. Gonna have some hints of hand lady. You think so? Okay. The weirdness just started. Nice. Okay, I like to hear that, Night. Okay. You don't like the grabbers? No. When I was a child, I used to have nightmares about, or I would imagine rather, and have nightmares, but I would imagine that things would come out, like hands and stuff would come out of things, especially the toilets. I was really scared to go to the toilet because I thought a hand was going to come up and grab me. Or above me, from the walls, it would come out and go and grab me and pull me into the wall, and I'd disappear. I was like 9. It was actually very scary. Welcome back, Dusk. You missed a lot. Okay, I'm going into the cabin. Turn around again and leave again.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
Oh, like dead. I see. I'm learning about my Ashi. Hey, that's based. If I'm your Ashi, you get a free chomp. Okay. Like, dies forever. Let's go. I don't care. I'm not killing a princess. Good. Maybe everyone should die. Oh my god. Okay, let's back it off a bit. You're not emotionally blackmailing me into this. Quietly continue down the path. You know what? I'm a gentle bear even. I don't care. I'm not killing a princess.
Killing is such a gauche phrasing and completely ignores the bigger picture. Your task is to slay the princess because she's terrible and she's really got it coming to her.
And what did she do? She has done nothing but defend herself and be turned into
trek back down the path you came.
A temporal entity.
Would you look at that? You're at the cabin again. Now, I'm not normally one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to your fated confrontation with the princess.
Alright. So, this is quite a lot like the inside of a black hole. Did you know that the reason you can't escape a black hole is not because you can't go faster than light, and that's true. However, once you have entered the event horizon, which is like the surface, time and space is bent in such a way that there's no longer a direction that is out. No matter where you go inside of it, out It's not a direction that exists. Every direction is towards the middle. So even if you try to get out, you try to get up, for example, you're actually moving faster towards the middle. If you try to go to the side, you're moving faster to the middle. Everything points to the middle. Other directions do not exist. And that's kind of what's going on here. But in a less confusing way. But did you know that? It has nothing to do with like speed or visibility. It has to do with the curvature of space-time. I like space. There's no fighting this, is there? I have to go into the cabin, don't I? Fine.
There's always a choice.
It's like a wobbly
But
circle.
Let me tell you right now
Sure.
that you're making the correct decision for pretty much everyone. We can't just go through with this and listen to him. She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
You double your free jump and pass it down to the next person. Okay. If I'm your Ashi, will you take 2 jumps or double it and give it to the next person? Proceed into the cabin. Cham cham.
The interior of the cabin is
Oh.
almost entirely bare. The air
we're
is
back
stale
here.
and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Okay, I see. I see. So now, we appear to have reset it.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay. Thus, an unknown gets double jump, and Pi will double it. Oh, okay, so user unknown gets 4 jumps. That's too many jumps. You will actually die. Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Okay. I'm gonna speed it up here, because this feels a bit too familiar.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Yeah!
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Okay, are we getting the mommy voice again, or did you change again?
Who's there?
It's the mommy voice.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Hey! So, I think I'm here to kill you.
Oh, are you now? Why don't you come down and let me take a look at you?
Great job. You gave away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero.
I like the confrontational version of her. That's fun.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
So it looks reset, but who knows? I'm assuming this is kind of like an Undertale thing, that is not reset unless you uninstall your entire computer and buy a new one.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
You weren't kidding when you said you were here to kill me.
What? No way. Why would you even think so? I haven't decided yet. Yeah, it wasn't a joke. Okay, we're blunt.
I know. You brought a knife with you and everything. But you don't have to try and kill me. You could always toss that scrap of metal to the ground and give the two of us a chance to talk things out.
Last time we talked things out, you slit my throat, ma'am.
She makes a compelling point. What if we didn't kill her? What if we just dropped the blade and talked? Don't you dare.
Yeah, we're doing straight for the kill route, I think.
It's fine.
We
can
won't
decide
fix her,
what we
Quan,
want to
not
do
this time.
After we talk to her. Maybe she really is.
Already
honest.
tried.
Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
And I don't think that was very much of a I don't think that was a fix. Whatever that was. I don't want to see it. Tighten my grip.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
Yeah, stabby stabby.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
I like this lady. She's fun.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
She's so menacing. Whoa. Just look at her.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me?
This knife, maybe. My sick bird wings.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
Oh my god, you're right. What if she knows jiu-jitsu? What if she pulls guard? She could do that, chained up. What if she triangle chokes me? Do you know what that is? It's the most efficient choke in grappling. And you do it with your legs, and there's like no escaping it. Like you can like not get out of it, and you fall asleep in 5 seconds. And by fall asleep, I mean there's no more blood coming to your brain, so you kind of just knock out.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
Listen, you've showed me a lot. Just show me.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Murder, 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 murder. Are you sure she's not armed? I'm sorry, ma'am. Can we just talk? What if she isn't bluffing? What if she kills us? Let's go with that one.
You go into this expecting to die. You're going to die.
Hesitating? Why don't you drop the knife and the two of us can be civilized with each other?
I'm not dropping the blade.
Then I'm not talking to you.
Oh, come on! Squint at the princess while holding onto the blade. Is that threatening? Let's do that. Whatever that is, we're doing this.
You stare at the princess, squinting. She squints back.
The two of you are gonna do this forever, aren't you?
The two of you... Who said... Wait! The two of you are going to do this forever, aren't you? Wait. Do you see it? Do you see the issue? The two of you are going to do this forever, aren't you? But it's said by the hero, not the narrator. He's commenting on it as if he's a bystander. The actual heck is going on? Are you sure you don't want to talk? Squint at the princess even harder.
You squint even harder. So does she.
At least nobody's dying right now.
You're going to have to make a choice. You can't keep squinting forever. Eventually, someone is going to have to blink.
Wait. You implying if I blink I die? Like, what's going on? Drop the blade or slay the princess. Oh, okay, let's slay her.
You charge the princess, blade trembling in your hand, but you've already lost the battle.
I don't like to look at that. Observe those eyes, that's really creepy. Ooh. I like her puppy eyes, but from this angle, when she looks up at us like this, it's really creepy. It reminds me of Hot Topic merch, and I like that, actually. This could be a shirt. I would wear that.
She casually
Oop.
sidesteps your thrust before knocking you to the ground with a single blow from her elbow.
Oh, she knows Muay Thai.
We shouldn't have hesitated.
And the question is, do we know Jiu-Jitsu?
But she doesn't stop there.
Ah!
She kicks you a few times for good measure, the pointed tip of her shoes feeling like a pickaxe against your fracturing bones, making sure you stay down.
Ma'am, I'm sorry, it was a joke, please. I really like the art, it's so expressive. This expression is not only like anger, it's also fear. Like she does not like what she has to do, right? Or there's regret, I think. But also she's going really hard to just straight up kill me.
As you lie, crushed and broken
Oh,
on
never
the
mind.
basement floor, the princess kneels on your throat with the kind of weight you didn't think her slight frame could possibly possess. As you gasp for air, she eyes you with an intense curiosity.
Yeah, intense is the word.
You shouldn't have let that fear creep into your heart. You had the upper hand, and now look at you.
Is this really the best you could do? Look at you. Completely broken. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little disappointed.
Oh my god. Jesus. Nah. I don't consume that sort of content. But I know that there's a lot of content just like this out there on the internet. And I bet some of you have listened to, well, exactly this at least once in your lifetimes now, haven't you?
She applies more pressure, slowly squeezing what's left of your life out of your lungs.
I'm sorry.
This is the end, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
That was really cool. The tower. This is new.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
This game has so far exceeded all of my
You're here to
expectations.
slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
And I like that there's a lot of the surface level stuff. And then it can also get really weird and meta really quick. She's going to kill me again.
Again? People don't die twice. You haven't even met the princess, and I hardly think she'd be capable of killing someone as skilled and courageous as yourself.
Okay.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Wait. There's another context clue. Do you see it? Do you see this? I didn't pick up on this before. But the he spelled with a capital H. Do you know what that means? He's merging with the narrator. Yeah, there's that too. Sometimes they appear to confuse each other. Bye, Tommy. Thank you for coming. Yeah, it's a new chapter and it's called The Tower. Last time it was called The Prisoner. So this is entirely new. The capital H or capital on a pronoun implies divinity.
You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. What does it matter what he knows? There's nothing we can do to stop her. She's just going to kill us again.
Are we doing Rapunzel? You know what? It wouldn't even surprise me.
She is not going to kill you unless you let her. But slaying the princess and saving the world is going to be much more difficult than it has to be if you spend the whole time second-guessing yourself.
He has a point. And he's right, but I don't like it. Let's assume I'm telling the truth. And all of this it really did happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me.
Let's assume.
You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
Of course we died. We couldn't land a single blow on her, and she broke every bone in our body before she decided to let us die. What were we supposed to do to stop her then? What are we supposed to do to stop her now? It's pointless.
She's just a princess. Slaying her shouldn't have been difficult, but congratulations. You've been given another chance to actually do this right.
Yeah, look. That's another clue. Look. If you can see that. No, wait, down here? Yeah, sure. The her, the H, is in lowercase. Meaning there's a real reason why they would spell he with a capital H. Interesting. Voice of the Broken. So it appears that different personalities, the different versions of our character will kind of pop up, or maybe he just changes. But we are indeed broken now.
And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything?
If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. The princess killed us, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
There's a droning bass in the background that's starting to become overpowering. It's pretty unnerving. Like a horror sound that's just kind of really taking over in the background.
If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died?
Actually, I was hoping for you to tell me that. Let's go.
Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would?
No.
If she ended the entire world, why should we even bother? We might as well just walk up to that cabin, break her chains, and let her do whatever she wants. It's all the same in the end.
Do you think you could speak up a little? I can't hear you over the droning bass.
Just because she's capable of ending the world doesn't mean you're not capable of slaying her. Both of those things can be true at the same time. So chin up. I believe in you.
Ah, that's great. Let's talk about this princess. Okay. Interesting. We're getting kind of meta now, but I'm trying to really go to the bottom of what exactly the actual narrative of this game is.
Just be quick about it.
Oh, I'm sorry. She killed me last time around. How can I make sure that doesn't happen? All she did last time around was beat me to death. How can someone like that end the world? Quote you from last time, she's just a princess. Why was she strong enough to beat me to death with her bare hands? Okay, let's do that one.
She is just
Hi,
a
Evie,
princess.
Welcome.
Whatever you think happened to you last time, just
How are you?
get it out of your head before you get to the cabin, and you'll be fine.
Or we could pledge ourselves to her and stop pretending that we're capable of doing anything in this situation. She probably doesn't even need to try to overpower us.
So if you're just joining us, right now we have been killed by the princess and we found ourselves back where we started. And we're trying to understand how that could happen and why the heck we're here, and our main character has just kind of given up. Like, he's scared, he's shook.
Can we tone down the pessimism just a smidge? I'm not being a pessimist. I'm just being realistic.
You're being annoying.
Harsh?
Just ignore their bickering, and whatever you do, don't pledge yourself to her. I cannot stress enough how absolutely catastrophic that would be for everyone, yourself included.
She killed me last time around. Can I make sure that doesn't happen again? Okay, let's check before we move on. Who locked her in the basement? What is this place? I kinda really want to get to the bottom of that.
people locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things.
That is definitely more than that. Yeah, I think he's doing the invitation to beheading thing. It's what I legit believe here. I think the entire narrative is a lot about, like, it's very meta, right? A lot of it is just kind of a meditation on the medium as a whole and storytelling, and this place only existing because whoever is the narrator has decided, or the author has decided it exists, and it operates under the rules that somebody has already decided. You're being Katie, why aren't you telling me? Or what aren't you telling me? If people locked her away, why couldn't they slay her? Let's do that.
I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special. You're the only person capable of doing this. Call it a prophecy, if that helps, but it's just the way things are.
We are the chosen one.
Oh, I didn't know we were special.
Now he's the hero again. Okay, cool.
Of course you're special. Why else would you be here?
You call him special and he's like, yeah, okay, cool. I didn't know that. Let's go. Let's go kill her.
Who cares if you think we're special?
Oh, nope.
As far as I can tell, the only thing special about us is that we get to experience painfully dying all over again.
Okay, the Broken is a different character. He's the pessimism. You're being Katie, what aren't you telling me?
I told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult. The less you know about her, the better.
What can I make? How can I make sure she doesn't kill me? Let's
Like
just
I said,
get that
if
out of the
she
way.
killed you, it was probably because you didn't listen to me.
Okay.
Don't talk to her, don't trust her, just go in, do your job, and save the world.
Okay, we're going to go in there. We're not going to say anything. We're just going to grab the knife and slice.
Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
Proceed. It is pretty weird
A warning before you go any further.
that we're doing this alone, isn't it?
She was lying? Cheating?
Why would she even bother? She didn't need to do anything like that last time.
Oh, he's right.
She caught us off guard last time. We'll be fine. Let's just keep our wits about us.
She literally just fought us.
At least one of you still has a shred of sense.
Just make sure you listen to him and not that whiner.
If that's what you want, I guess I don't have a say here.
Yeah, get out of here, dude. At least try to cheer up and make the best of it. I know it's a very random thing to say, but why is the voice of the Broken
The
kinda...
interior of the cabin is larger and more grandiose than its humble exterior would suggest. The only furniture of note is a massive marble altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Are you gonna finish that sentence in EV? What the heck do you mean by that? It's not attractive that he's just complaining. What do you mean? Okay. Yeah, this is definitely not a cabin anymore. It's the cabin of Baba Yaga, which comes from... It's a cabin in D&D lore that can... It's bigger on the inside, far bigger on the inside than it is on the outside, and it can kind of pop in and out of existence. It moves. It's also featured in one of the best, in my opinion, serial, like, fantasy-ish podcast of all time, Tannis. Okay.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. Why do we feel so small?
Gotta climb up there and get it.
We don't feel small. We are small.
Oh, shut up. The whole cabin is different than the last time.
Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess.
Alright. Be that way, be that stiff, I guess. Let's just Check the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
EV with the E pronounces ä as in hell. Oh. Ev? Or Evie? Gotcha. Okay, let's wipe the mirror.
You reach
and it's
forward
gone.
and rub your hand
Alright,
against
fair
the
enough.
cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
It's like
we
last
should
time.
count ourselves lucky. Some things are better left
Shush.
unseen.
Let's take the blade.
You take the blade from the altar. It
Altar?
will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
It's getting more and more Lovecraftian. Into him. Okay, sure, that's an altar.
The door to the basement creaks open,
I mean,
revealing a spiral staircase.
The tower does
Steps
imply
almost as
some
deep
sort of
as you are
temple.
tall. The smell of incense drifts up from below. For a moment, you almost feel at ease.
This Ev, got it. Well, tjenare. Okay.
Huh. This is actually kind of nice.
It's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her booming voice rolls up the stairs.
We're gonna have to just deal with the negative guy the entire time. I'm guessing
Is that a
so.
guest I hear?
Ooh.
Don't linger on the stairs. Come down and witness me.
She's getting, like, more and more mommy every time we show up. Alright. Have a good eat, Linz.
You weren't kidding when you said it was booming. She wasn't like this last time.
Yeah, that's very, very intimidating.
Need to get down there. She wants us to see her. We need to see her.
I think it's going to look different. Something is going to be different. The entire place is going to be bigger, and she's going to have 2 more arms or wings, I think. Or maybe a 3rd eye, or all of them.
Should we be worried about your sudden change in attitude? Just a few minutes ago you were going on about how pointless everything was. Now you want to go down there.
It doesn't matter what that little voice says. He's not the one making the decisions. Though if his ramblings get you to the princess, they get you to the princess.
Yeah, let's go. I'm curious. Like, I'm
Making
very
your way
curious.
down the spiral staircase is a time-consuming and exhausting effort, every step requiring you to clamber over one edge before dropping to the next. But soon the end comes into view, and you tumble to the bottom, entering the vast, temple-like room beyond.
The music is such a... You know those games when you're heading towards the final boss, right? It's the last actual final boss fight, and it's like the stairs or the grand hallway just before it. That's what this music is. It's really good, actually. It's actually very. I'm getting goosebumps. I love the music. It's dank. Oh, so on the topic of liking the stream, thank you, by the way, when you do that. It means a lot. What exactly does it do? I know that if you like something, you're more likely to have it recommended to you in the future, which is cool if you like my stuff. Is it an algorithm boost? I don't remember what it does. I just know it's good. But I don't remember the exact thing. If anyone who's more familiar with YouTube than I am knows, please let me know. Now, let's get here.
The princess towers over you, almost
Yo.
glowing in the weak starlight, her figure framed by a stained glass window. Her long hair billows around her, and a chain binds her wrist to the far wall.
Secret boss unlocked. What the heck?
The chain is nothing to her. It might as well be a toy for all the good it would do. I told you it was pointless to resist her.
Yeah, let's not try and stab her this time. I don't think that's gonna work out.
The little bird has returned to me. I wonder what he wants.
He wants to be left alone. He would like to go home and have a nice cup of tea and the leftovers in his fridge and keep living his life
You brought that knife again, even though you know it's useless. Such charming audacity. Drop it.
Yes, ma'am.
The blade slips from your fingers and clatters uselessly to the floor. We didn't have to do that.
Yes, we did.
And yet you did.
I did.
She's so much more than us. You wouldn't understand what it feels like to be in her presence.
She turned, I was gonna say Super Saiyan, but her hair isn't standing up that much. What has she turned into? It's like an ascended form, right?
Oh, I understand what's going on, and you'd better snap yourself out of it.
You do it then!
Kneel.
Okay.
On her command, you fall to the floor, knees painfully connecting with hard stone.
That's my good little bird. Now, why don't we talk?
Oh my god. Okay. At this point, this is just an ASMR script.
The last time we met, you couldn't even scratch me. And yet here you are again, trying to succeed where you've already catastrophically failed.
Ooh.
What draws you back here beyond the empty halls of death?
I don't have a choice, and I would like to go now.
Speak.
The last time we met? I suppose that lends credence to our conversation in the woods. Still, whatever you do, don't tell her why you're here. It's best not to give her any ideas.
Okay, I'm calling it. She's going to start talking to the narrator soon. No, I won't tell you. You're supposed to end the world. Actually, you know what? Let's just go with that one. Let's be honest. I think in a situation like this, when whatever this is going on. Hang on. Yeah, we're going with we're staying honest here. I don't think there's much that we can do here.
You weak-willed buffoon.
What do you want me to do about it? You try stabbing her. She's probably going to face shift through the knife and punch you in the mouth.
Is that so?
I think so.
The princess closes her eyes in contemplation.
Something about that thought wraps itself around my heart. It feels like a fundamental truth to my being that I'd somehow forgotten.
Why is the narrator roasting us? Ev, that's just... he just does that. We accept him anyway. You know, we can be friends with people with poor attitudes. Eventually they'll learn, I'm sure.
The collapse of the old is a necessary prelude to the birth of the new. And the world as it is now is overdue for alterations.
Okay, I'm starting to see why we might need to kill her.
It's time for me to seize my destiny. And you, little bird, will help me seize it.
Yes, ma'am?
She's inevitable. There's nothing else for us to do but help her. Maybe she'll be nice to us.
Yeah, this must be what Renfield felt when Dracula dug his claws into him. Like, there's not much I can do. I hope he'll be nice to me and not kill me. What would you have me do? What do you have planned? Just because you're supposed to end the world doesn't mean you actually have to do it. You can be whatever you want. What kind of a Naruto speech is that? I have a question for you before I decide to do anything. What happened to you after I died? I'm not going to help you. I'm yours to command. Oh! Okay, let's chill on that. That's a good out. What happened to you after I died?
Know the limits of your privilege.
Oh my god, she keeps getting louder.
Bird.
Like, she's actually getting louder.
There's an empty place at my side for you to fill, if you'll have it.
Okay.
But it is not a place for an equal. It is a place for something worthy to be kept. A priest, perhaps, or a pet.
Alright, now you're going too far. Let's take it easy here. It's because you're supposed to end the world doesn't mean you actually have to do it.
This isn't about desire.
Hey, Killer Clown,
This is about what I am.
I couldn't tell you what's going on right now.
I'm in discussing destiny with one that cannot see the divine truth that shines in my heart.
This game is kind of out there. What would you have me do? What do you have planned?
All you have to do is break these chains and set me free.
Oh, so I can leave. I think we should turn around and leave. I mean, what's keeping us, right? If you're so powerful, can't you just break the chains yourself?
Don't be rude. Of course she can.
Don't be rude. Oh, is this like an allegiance thing? This is just one of those tests. I see how it is. It's like when your Ashi texts you and says, "Have you been watching Other Boys?" Or, "Haha, I was in this Other Boys so funny on stream yesterday." And you say, "Haha, yeah." And then you go, "I knew it, you've been watching Other Boys. I'm gonna have to chomp you now." It came out a lot more cringe than I intended it to do. Forget I said that. Oh, how Skyrim. I do agree, this is very Stanley Parable. I believe you could see them as related, this sort of meta-narrative. Now,
It's not rude to question someone who's apparently trying to end the world.
Lovecraftian, maybe, I don't know, we haven't really had any unfathomable experiences yet. Only this and the hand thing.
That's exactly why it's rude. We should know our place.
Are you a cartoon? Oh, I'm not a cartoon, I'm a polar bear. It's nice to meet you. We should know our place, okay?
I can, easily. But that isn't what I want to do. The story of a terrible and bountiful god unbounded of her own will is no story at all. It's not worthy of everything I am, or everything I'm bound to become. It isn't even worthy of what I was. The destruction in Genesis that's to follow in my wake is deserving of a song that can echo for eternity. The song of you, being so struck by my glory, so overwhelmed by what I am, that you feel you must deliver me into the world.
Okay, that's kind of Lovecraftian. Like, a big deal with Lovecraft is that he went really hard on the idea that some things are so unfathomable, so scary, or so awesome by the proper meaning of the word, that it makes you lose your mind.
And from your act of utter devotion and submission springs a new dawn, a better dawn. Submit now, submit later. It makes no difference. Because in the end, no matter how vainly you struggle against me, my will triumphs over yours.
Yes, ma'am. What is this game? Alright. Yeah, sure. Let's go. I'm yours to command. Pledge yourself to her.
Your will was so easily broken. Am I that magnificent?
Yeah. Last time you kicked me in the ribs until I died. And I'm thinking you could do worse things, so I'm just gonna chill this time.
All you need to do now is break my chains.
If this is what you want, then I
Yeah.
guess there's not much else for me to say.
No, you can't just give in to her. Not when the stakes are so high. Not when you're so close. I won't let you do this.
Slay though. Work.
There's still something in the way. A greasy film inside of you where it doesn't belong. Trying to conceal you from me.
She's gonna get rid of the narrator.
Is that a person? No, it used to be a person. It's something different now. An echo.
Is she talking about you?
She is! I call it! She will address the narrator.
That's impossible. She's not supposed to be able to interact with me.
You're a small one, aren't you?
I'm gonna get demonetized.
A shriveling little worm stretched beyond its limits, trying to control things that it can't understand.
No. What are you talking about? I'm just...
I don't care what you are. You're mine.
Oh, him too? Thought this was like a you and me agreement.
Ah!
Whoa! Oh no! Nah! Oh, please don't. Oh, please don't make me your subordinate. Nay.
Rise, my little bird.
Without hesitation, you're brought to your feet.
Uh-oh. She took control. Okay, now she's telling the narrator what's going on. This makes her basically a god of this world, right?
Break my chains.
And how are we supposed to do that? All we have is a blade.
All you need to do is believe it's been done.
There it is again! Again, her and her like special forms or whatever appears to be very much like, if you believe it can be done, it will. It's very interesting. What if I don't believe? What happens then? I have to do this. It's over. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm gonna ask this one first.
You poor, wretched little thing. You already do believe. You've always believed. All you have to do is open the last door to your heart. It's easy. And once you let her in, you'll be safe and free forever.
Forever.
Please don't do this.
I have to. It's over. I'm sorry.
There's nothing to be sorry about.
Hands in the window? Why
This
are you
is
seeing
how it
them?
was always going to be.
Oh,
It is good.
down there. Sorry, ma'am. What a zoom. Yeah, it does look like the bird's hand behind there, right? On the window, the stained window. Okay, let's not zoom here because I think YouTube will get ideas and I'll get banned.
Alright, I'm done with this. I'm just gonna go sit in the corner. Let me know if we get our agency back.
Okay, you know what? I usually don't like that type of joke when something really like, what would you say, something really like cool is happening or something really intimidating happens and someone has to punctuate it with a stupid meta joke like, oh, well that happened. But that was funny. I like it. You didn't get this, Remy, in your own playthrough? Well, I feel like this game really goes places, huh? I think it's pretty big. Like, I think there's a lot going on. Break her chains.
Her chains shatter, and the cuff falls from her wrist. She is loose, and the end is upon us.
But I'm okay, right? We had an agreement.
What a
Yo!
good disciple you
I mean,
are.
work. Okay.
Come. It's time for us to leave.
Alright. Mana-san isn't here anymore, right? Alright. And look at that. Look at me. Am I not adorable? Look at how cute I am. Look at my ears. Am I not adorable? Look at them. See, pay attention to that. I'm getting in trouble. It's fine. It's fine. We're fine. Let's just do this. What happens now?
Nothing. And then everything.
Oh, we're back to that, huh? Okay. Take your hand. Oh no, the hands! Ah, dang it. It was kind of gross last time. But you do not take her hand, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
Okay, so again, a pattern. When this mirror appears, it is because the narrator and also the world itself has disappeared. And I believe if the narrator can't exist, then the world cannot exist because he is the voice of the author, right? And this void has only the mirror and hand lady. I guess we go and find her.
And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Of course you're scared. This is not the end. For you. But this is the end for you. But it's not the end for me. It's going to be okay. Just trust me. We've been here before. And you always get scared. Yeah, let's just be real with him.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything.
For you, yeah.
I don't want to look at us.
It's not the end. Whatever's on the other side is going to be nice. I'll see you on the other side. It's gonna be okay. We're doing this one.
Okay. If you say so. We'll trust you. A mercy.
Approach. Mirror. Let's see if we can get some nice bird view here. Hi, Pokehero. How are you? This game is going places. Absolutely going places. Glad I was able to make it. Well, it's good to see you. Welcome back. Listen. I literally cannot explain what's going on at the moment. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave. But you need to see what's in it. The bloat, you've grown. Ew. You've grown. Oh, ew. Hang on, let's just take a look, shall we? Let's unpack this. Let's maybe, I need a zoom point that's kind of top, like top middle. I only have middle, side bottom left, side bottom right, top left. Yeah, look at that as it grows. It's like gross, whatever that is. Alright, wonderful. You've grown. Find yourself in the long quiet once again. Oh, that's what we call this place, okay. Proceed to the cabin. Hand lady? Oh, it is, but it's different. It's kind of uncanny the way she's just kind of cut up like that. Oh, its music is back! Approach here. Hello.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before.
Interesting. More than I was before. So, I mean, that means... So, yeah, okay. It feeds into my theory that everything we do will kind of feed into this entity becoming more. And I assume eventually becoming its own person. It gives Aurora songs. Oh, Aurora is absolutely amazing.
Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Oh, thank you. Are you the same thing or same being as you were before? How much have you changed?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
So I don't think these are baby hands. I think they're just as large as last time. It's only that she's larger this time. Because she went like full on like scare like goddess mode. What does it feel like to change like this?
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
I love stuff like this. And you can call it pretentious if you like. But this like completely... how do you put this? When the narrative takes the meta turn and it puts itself outside of the story, outside of the narrative, and it gets really weird. It's one of my favorite things in media. Other good examples of this is the final 2 episodes of Neon Genesis Evangelion. Kind of gives similar. The ending of Scream, the first one. I'm not gonna spoil it, but it feels similar. When this is all done, what do you want to know or to do?
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was.
Literally, you're talking about just learning and becoming like a more mature person, ma'am.
I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed.
Yep.
But in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
Oh, you do? Every cove we made a friend. I didn't know that. When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same thing I've done before?
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now, inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
Gives a Tella vibe. I don't know what that is. Wait, is that the game you recommended to me earlier? Oh, you have been kinder to me than anyone else I've ever met. Thank you. Well, that is so earnest. It's kind of touching.
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
Oh, ma'am, oh. You are not ready to see the outside world. Oh, you are so precious. You are actually baby. We have to take care of you. Oh. What do you want me to bring you next time? Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one is dominance. A figure capable of bending everything to her will. She will make for a terrifying and divine heart. Do not mourn her, for she would not be able to mourn you.
Yeah, that checks out. Yeah, she was really scary. Incredibly intimidating. Very fun. Okay. What do you feel about me? These vessels I've been bringing you. I've heard them.
The vessels are shaped by memories of you. but their impulses are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them, you are a gate to something more, and any hurt you've caused them is understood as a fair price for freedom. But they are only thoughts and perspectives. They are not me.
It's interesting considering how thoughts indeed are part of you, are they not? Okay.
The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before.
The heck?
I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
Yeah, we're getting really existential with this. The hands remind you of Omori. I haven't played that game. The thing with Omori is, I heard it's really good. I heard he just gets really rough in a very real way after a while, and I don't really know if I want that or not. You know that at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm going to kill you, right? How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
If I am to be an ocean, you have nurtured me into a pond. My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective.
So every version of the princess that will bring this entity, it grows more and more into a person with real emotions and real perspective. And I guess she's making a point about all the pain that they have suffered. Also helps her appreciate things, because last time she was very cold. But this time she is kind and caring and grateful.
You will have your rest in due time, and I am sorry for the burdens I place on you.
What do you want me to bring you next time?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them.
Fair?
My joy isn't seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
I like that. So you don't have any preferences on how you like to change or grow?
My preference is for you to show me what you would like me to see. I cannot know the ways I wish to grow, for I have yet to feel them. It is you who guides me down the thin trail of perspective and memory.
I guess, what if you ask this, that I have to kill her?
There is still much to be seen. Neither of us know the depths of our being. Perhaps at the end of this, I will be the one to kill you. Or perhaps we will leave this place together and find new horizons to discover.
Hey, please don't kill me though. What if none of us killed each other and we just gonna hang out, you know, like friends? That'd be nice. I like that. I'm ready to go back.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am.
Okay, gamers, I'm done with the food. Nana gave me bombastic side eye while watching this. Well, you know what? Okay, let's just unpack that real quick. If you're, I would assume from the baby booming generation, and you grew up in a world without the internet, grew up in a world without really many screens except for a television, eventually computers, and your grandchild sits at the dinner table and watches a cartoon bear talking to a lady with hands in her eyes who's talking about existentialism and personal growth. Why wouldn't you disown them? Hard to explain to her what VTubers are. Fair.
We will meet again.
Ah! Can you stop doing that? Oh my god. You cannot keep doing that. I put a limiter on. But Jesus, I think it's more the audio mixing, the sudden sound of it. And probably me screaming whenever that happens too, that makes it so loud. But oh my god. Well, thanks, ma'am. Here in the princess. Oh, a dominant vessel. That's the one we got.
You're on a path in the woods.
Oh my god. Okay, you know what? My brain cannot deal with this anymore. But this is really cool. You know what? Let's do this. Let's go here. Yeah. Oh, that is so satisfying. I love that transition so much. Right. Every cub. I want to hear your thoughts real quick on this game. It went a bit sussier than I expected, but they had a lot of fun with it. I think this game is definitely lovingly crafted, and you can tell whoever wrote it cared a lot about making it interesting and compelling and very rewarding. I thought it was going to be more like one of those like psychological kind of I don't want to kill anyone, but or neither of us wants to kill the other one, but here we are and you have to die. But it went so far beyond that, and I think it's great, and I just really love this idea of having had expectations met, and then have had them like thoroughly what do you call it? Overcome? Well, they met the expectations and went far beyond, and I really like that. Will we play it again? Yes, we will play it again. I'm going to take my Sundays to planning my weeks. I have a lot that I want to do. Surpassed expectations, thank you. Yeah, the game kind of scrambled my brain. I feel like it's the kind of game you need to like. You need to take breaks in, because man, it goes kind of hard on your brain. I thought it was really nice. This game had beta. Remember different things from this experience? I don't remember. I think it's just a really big game. Super cool. Whose mind will I break when they see Luca? Whose mind will break when they see Luca? Luca is great. Luca is very cute. He is very wholesome. He is incredibly sweet, and he will take literally any opportunity to compliment you and to reassure you. He is very nurturing and very kind. And he's also a gore hound. He loves zombies, and he loves it when things go splat. Like an absolute psycho. He's great. You should check him out. Yeah, Luca. If you are curious about the other Globies, they are indeed in my channel. So you can go and find them there. Just click on the channel and look at other channels or recommended channels or whatever. You can do that. And yeah, you know, if you like the vibes here, definitely maybe drop a follow. That's not how you put it. Subscribe and like it. Check out my X or Twitter, whatever. Check me out on stuff. And thank you for coming. I had a really good time today, and I hope we can play this again. I'm gonna plan my week. I have so much I want to do. Wait, cute boys are dangerous. Are you dangerous, Mr. Bear? Fine. I'll do it. Okay, here you go. Let me... Cute boys are dangerous. Are you dangerous, Mr. Bear? I am. If you want me to be. Thank you for coming, everybody. Goodbye. Go, 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 go. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you for coming. I had a really good time today. And thank you, who, for raiding us. Can I raid? I would love to raid Mane-san, can I? I don't think we're up at 1,000, right? I haven't checked. I don't like looking at numbers. Let's see here. Ah, yes. Okay, everyone, please subscribe to help me reach the thing. So we're going to end here. Oh, hi there, Chocojacks. And who else didn't I see before? Let's see here. Who else has been hiding? Say goodbye right now, or I'll scream. Okay, thank you for today. I will see you tomorrow. I'm going to do... What the heck do we call it? Globie party. Globie party? Globie party. Globie party. Me and Miel are doing a game show, and I made this really, really slay game screen for it. I worked really hard on it. It looks great. It's gonna be super fun. I hope to see you there. Excuse me. And I hope that you will enjoy Miel. She's very kind and very powerful. Now, thank you, everybody. I'm going to go here now. Yeah, I give you your fan service. Oh yeah, real quick, if you like fan service, please go and check the ASMR thread either here on YouTube community tabs on my channel or on X, and suggest any ideas for ASMR stuff. I want to start doing ASMR videos. They're probably going to be shorter. Just want to experiment a little bit. And then we might make them longer. And I also want to do streams. And I'm thinking maybe we can do like a 2 to 3 hour gaming stream. Then I take like an hour break. And then I come back, and as we're like going to bed and stuff, like it's getting late, we can wind down together with some really nice, comfy, cutesy ASMR. Or whatever you want it to be. But it can't be sussy. Like, we gotta have some resemblance of sassoness here. If it's too sussy, we nerf it. Alright, I appreciate you. Goodbye, everybody. So silly. See you tomorrow. Jump. Yeah, please go check out Luca. If you want some more soft boy and want some more cute wholesome boys, please go check out Luca. He's live right now. The link is pinned in chat. And if you are watching the VOD all the way through here, wow, thank you. Alright, see you all. Thank you for coming.